welcome back to the channel. We received a video based on which we can guess that soon there will be a new major update with the pets that everyone has been waiting for. I'm not going to go into this in any detail because you are certainly already familiar with the topic. There is just a couple of things to increase our interest, so I will wait for official patch note. All other channels are getting very excited about it, but they don't tell us about huge negative impact. Unfortunately, it is likely that with this update, there will also be an increased number of gems that can be worn on our character. I can't be 100% sure about this because I don't belong to partner program, but one of the main members gave such information on his channel. He was happy that we would have the opportunity to get better wings. However, any person who understands this game at least a little knows it will introduce even higher disproportion. And certainly it's hard to talk about any balance here, but it's going to get much worse. And I'm not even talking about the disparity between free-to-play players and whales here, because low spenders and mid-spenders cannot challenge people who currently have 10,000 resonance. And believe me or not, but 5,000 resonance costs. Basically, the whale enters the vault by itself and crushes the party of mid-spenders. And of course, we can't blame anyone for spending their money this way, but we can blame the developer, who thinks that $250,000 worth of characters is not enough. So apart from pets, which gonna consume some money, probably we will also get an even wider gap between players. And people who have spent some money already just to maintain their level relatively same to other players will have to invest again. Otherwise the character will become weaker. So here the developers cleverly put you in a difficult situation. You have to decide whether every few updates you want to keep paying and refill new sockets with expensive gems, or you give up, but you will regret what you have already invested. However, I must admit that I know the opinion of a large part of the community, which had a hard time accepting the expansion to 8 sockets. And this time, seeing that it is a never-ending story, they are not going to invest anymore, or at least some of them. And as any competition is increasingly eliminated from the game, players also lose their interest, which will ultimately mean game over. And perhaps free-to-play players will not receive huge impact from additional sockets, but the vast majority of low and mid-spenders do. And because we still have a month until the major update, I'm making this video when it's not too late to properly consider the upcoming changes. So your opinion in the comments is very welcome. I addressed this problem to the much bigger YouTube channel that belongs to the partner program. So we will see. And of course, I really like the new updates. Changes are needed. New sockets are not bad either, but only if players can progress them not only with their money, but also with hours spent in the game. Otherwise, the developer leaves no doubt.
It's always about money.
It is.
Oh, God. Okay, well then beyond the...